Hello and welcome back to DUI 24/7, the virtual game, and Doc booted up and ready to go once again, always live from the Tokyo Dome, and DUI's Gold Rush continues as we get back into the Wild Card Tag Team Title Tournament, and it's time for semi-final action as we get closer to the gold. And oh my, what's this, Doc? Shenanigans already?
It could be shenanigans, but also shows you that everybody's going to do whatever they can to make sure they get here, whether it be trains, planes, or TARDIS. They're not going to miss this huge event. That includes the mad professor himself, the Britwigger.
Oh, no doubt about that. It seems like man Professor Britwigger might have been out doing some exploring, but he found his way to the Tokyo Dome here and looking very focused and fine with some new threads. You know, he's definitely been moving up in the world, Doc, getting even more international acclaim and stardom, and definitely more money here as he moves up the ladder in the DUI.
It seems like he has everything going for him. He's upgraded his transportation. He's upgraded his wardrobe. The only thing he has to do now is upgrade his bling and get him some gold around his waist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for here tonight as he's in this tag team title tournament looking for some gold as he moved on in the first round with the wild card with the Tiny Brothers. And his wild card partner here tonight is none other than Lethal Injection's own Rugged Rebel. And oh my, look at that Pasha on his arm, Doc.
You know, some people would have to say that the Rugged Rebel is already a winner just by having Pasha on his arm, and I'd have to agree. Who wouldn't love to have her next to him?
Oh, indeed, and the Rugged Rebel coming out here looking very focused and ready, and he's going to have to be because he hasn't teamed with Britwigger before, and they're facing two other wild card mystery opponents, so they're going to have to be on the top of their game to get the job done because who knows what's going to happen. But you know, Lethal Injection, they're trying to move back up the rank stock, get some more gold.
And they're doing a very good job at it. As you notice, they're adding on more people, and with Pasha added to it, the team seems to be getting bigger and stronger, and they can finally polish off some of the tarnish on that House of Gold.
Oh, indeed, many people are saying the franchise is finished, but I'm sure the Rugged Rebel would beg to differ. He's going to have a huge challenge here tonight to try to...
I'm sorry to interrupt BDS coming to you live via loudspeaker. Just before we get this tag match underway, I need to take a moment to address one of our wild card tag team competitors. Well, to both of you, Britwigger and Rugged Rebel, congratulations. But to Rugged Rebel, I need to say this. I acknowledge your acceptance of the Lethal Injection Challenge that was issued to you. And so tonight, I would like to announce that you are off the hook. I understand what being in Lethal Injection means to you and to all of its remaining members-ish. And so I would not dare to take that away from you. So I would like to wish you luck in tonight's match. And now here are your completely random wildcard tag team
Oh my,
opponents.
well, you know, you have to love that. The big and generous heart of BDS making it so that the Rugged Rebel doesn't have to put his spot Lethal Injection on the line and he can focus to try to win this match here. And here comes his two wildcard mystery opponents, and oh my, is that Gluttony and GL? Is that GL?
Oh my, you know what? It could be. Look at the size of these two. The Rugged Rebel may have liked what he heard, but he's definitely not going to like what he's seeing right now. Those are two guys I'd hate to see in a dark alley.
Oh, you definitely would. I mean, Gluttony coming out here, just a monstrous mountain of a man. He can tear you apart. And I don't know, this other guy here kind of looks like GL walking towards the ring, but I think we're going to have the lights come up here to get a good look at this guy and see who he is. And here it looks like we're getting it now, Doc. And
Oh, sweet baby Jesus!
Oh, who the hell is that? I got no idea. Wait, Doc, doesn't that kind of look like that Canaro guy that moved on from the Infernal Creatures match for the ICC title?
It does look very, very familiar. He has a lot of characteristics, and it could be. And oh, look at this.
Oh, Gluttony, Kodak moment for everybody, letting everyone know that he's here. And, you know, I think it does. It looks like that Canaro guy, but he's changed himself a little bit here. But I don't know, BDS scouting out some talent. I guess this guy's getting another shot here and somehow got himself into this tourney.
Well, by hook or crook, people are all getting into this tourney whichever way they could, and they definitely here tonight, and that's all that matters right now. And the Britwigger and the Rugged Rebel is going to have to stay focused on that.
Oh, indeed. They can't think and wonder about what's going on. They just have to react and deal with the situation. Looks like Britwigger definitely trying to come out on fire right off the bat. He's really trying to hit some shots here on Gluttony, but a quick reverse.
Yeah, Gluttony's not going to let that happen. That is a big mountain of a man. That is a lot of beef to move, and the Britwigger's definitely going to have his hands full.
Oh, indeed he is. They're going to have to try to gel very quickly here, Doc. Britwigger and the Rugged Rebel. They haven't teamed before, but looks like they're off to a solid start. I mean, we're seeing some team unity here. They're all sporting the same colors. Looks like they're under the lethal injection flag here. Oh, there's a quick tag.
And sometimes that's all you need, is to know that you got that unity, to show that you have that support of each other to get you over the hump and through the hurdles that you're going to need for tonight.
Oh, indeed, we see some good strategy right off the bat as Britwigger hit some great shots and made a quick tag to try to keep each other fresh. Gluttony seemed like he didn't appreciate that, though, knocking the Mad Professor off the apron. But look at that, the Rugged Rebel now taking advantage, trying to fire on up, and look at these quick kick stops.
And that's what it's going to take. When you have a piece of man that size, you can't move that fast. You can outmaneuver him. Sometimes you can get the upper advantage. And that's what the Rugged Rebel is doing at the moment.
Indeed, Rugged Rebel showing he's a true ring general here, trying to use his speed and quickness to overpower or actually to try to neutralize the power of Gluttony. That's definitely going to be his quick strategy, but just some huge shots there, though, can even the odds from a man like Gluttony.
And that's what he's trying to do. It's like chopping down a redwood. You're not going to get it in 1 or 2, 3 chops. You're going to be there all day, and you better bring a lunch.
Oh, indeed, speaking of lunches, I mean, Gluttony, he definitely takes part in the buffets backstage. I mean, just the great spread that ADS and BDS provide here in the DUI, but can't be thinking about any of that now. It's all about competition, bringing your A game, and giving 100%. And, oh, my, look at that splash.
Oh, and that's where he's trying to use all this buffets to an advantage. You don't get that big by missing any lunches, and the Rugged Rebel knows that, and that's why he's going to keep outmaneuvering him. He's going to have to outthink him because he knows he can't outrun him.
Oh, indeed. The Rugged Rebel, he seems really fired up and jacked up, Doc. He was able to shake off that splash, and look at that, a huge power display with the Revelator.
And that just shows you he's willing to dig down as deep as he can to make sure he wins this match because it means everything to him.
Oh, indeed, but you see where the size does matter right there as Gluttony was able to shake that off. It's going to take a lot to wear him down, and he was able to make the tag to this mysterious infernal creature, Canero, in here.
And that's one thing with Canero, is the fastness and the technique that he was using against Gluttony may not pay off with Canero, because as we know, he is one slippery person.
Oh, indeed. I mean, he had a very impressive showing in that Infernal Creatures matches. And we all know he's moved on to face Canaron for that title coming up very soon. And now he's got a shot at tag team gold. But look at the Rugged Rebel. He got some quick shots in, making a fresh tag to Professor Britwigger. They're working very well together so far, Doc.
And that's the whole thing. You have to stay focused. You got to remember where you're at and what you're doing. You get in there, you start getting tied up, you start getting worn down, you forget that you're a team. But in this case, they can't forget that because it's going to be the teamwork that's going to get you through.
Oh, indeed. They're going to have great teamwork here, and especially Britwigger and Rugged Rebel. They have to deal with the contrast of styles, the power and strength of Gluttony, and now dealing with the speed and quickness of Canero that we've seen so far. Look at that, a huge DDT to Britwigger, but oh my, Rugged Rebel trying to even the odds here.
And that's what you're going to do. You're going to have to do whatever it takes. Sometimes you might have to bend the rules a little bit, but when you're dealing against opponents of this caliber, you're going to have to go to whatever level and lengths it takes to win.
Oh, indeed, Doc. To get to the top of the mountain and get tag team gold, they're going to have to, especially when in the other semifinal match, we got the One and Riddler and the Tiny Brothers, two teams that have been together for a while now and have gotten a lot of momentum and teamwork. That'll be a tough task to beat either one of those two in the finals. So these two teams here are going to have to work together to try to get some chemistry, and there's a nice tag back to Gluttony.
And that's how you have to work together. Cena tried wearing down their Britwigger. He went for a tag and he wasn't successful, so he's going to bring the big man in to do some more damage.
Oh, indeed. I mean, these two teams look very evenly matched so far. Very impressive action here, but, you know, that's what our DUI talent do. Some of the best wrestlers in the world, the best action you're going to see, and they just raise the level of their game.
And that's what it's all about, raising the level each and every time. And everybody wins from it, especially the DUI fans when they get the greatest matches in the world.
Oh, indeed. And look at that Professor Britwigger playing to the crowd a little bit, but he's able to get the job done. But, oh my, the Rugged Rebel wasn't able to get over there as Canaro breaks up the pin. Now, the action's hot and heavy, folks, and this match is going to continue. Stay tuned.